So, good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to your 15-minute meditation and stretch. So, this morning's class is one that you can do wherever you like. So, if you're in bed laying down, that's totally fine. This is a lovely one to do when you first wake up or when you hop into bed. If you're seated, then that's also perfect. Just make sure you're feeling quite supported wherever you are. So really prop yourself up, maybe having something underneath your hips. And wherever you are, take just a few moments to really settle and get comfortable within yourself. And if you feel like it, you can close down the eyes. Just take a few breaths just to really land. If it feels like you need to take a big sigh out through the mouth, then go ahead and do a couple of those. And we'll start this morning's practice with just some really lovely seated stretches just to sort of get the body feeling nice, and then we'll do a guided meditation. And this meditation is particularly good for kids as well, so it might be one you might like to either do with your kids or refer kids to. It's a really lovely one. So with that, just starting to see if you can relax your face a little bit more. So we're going to start from the top, the crown of the head down. Just allow your forehead to soften. And the cheeks, letting go of any tension there. Just allow the tongue to rest behind the upper front teeth as opposed to your lower front teeth. Maybe just a couple of swallows here and then fully relaxing the jaw. Might be nice even to just gently take a few opens and closes of the mouth, maybe a little bit of movement there. Then just starting to turn the head and neck just from one side and to the other. Doesn't matter which way you go. Just bringing a little bit of movement. And come back to center. We'll just take our left hand and place it towards our right ear and just find a really gentle side stretch of the right side of the neck here. Try to keep your hips anchored, and if you're laying down, you can do these still whilst you're laying down and just sort of modify the position of your arms. Maybe even just taking nice full body stretches that feel nice. From here, big breath, inhale. And release as you exhale. And then swapping it over, right hand towards left side. Gently find a stretch here. Big breath in. Exhale as you release and lift up. And then just take some more active sort of neck circles. So either clockwise, anti-clockwise, really just starting to find and explore some movement there, and just notice how nice it really feels, particularly in the morning, to start to find really specific movements in the body. And then we're going to return back towards center and just take our hands either over opposite shoulders. So we'll wrap and just start to keep the hips nice and stable if you can. And just starting to twist just the thoracic spine. So try to keep the lumbar spine pretty still, no rotation there. And just gently finding a little bit of movement in your upper spine. And you might be quite restricted here, so there might not be much movement at all, and that's totally fine. Remember to breathe. And then release the hands, take a big breath in and start to arch the back a little, maybe a lot, feels nice. Big open stretch. And then swap the hands over just so that you've got the opposite one under and over, if you can remember. And again, just a little bit of thoracic rotation. And then only if it feels quite supported will you bring a little bit of the mid to low back into it. And then slowly releasing the arms again, big stretch. Arch the spine if it feels nice. And then slowly bring the hands back towards the lap. Just give the shoulders a little roll forward and back, and again, maybe a little bit more movement in the spine. Just allowing the body to feel really open, free of tension and relaxed before we sort of sit and ground. It's always a really nice thing to do. Preparing the body for meditation. And then from here, just start to check in with yourself a little bit more. So maybe placing the hands in the lap and just seeing if there's anything whilst you're still seated or laying down that you need, again, just before we settle for another 5 or so minutes. So maybe there's some more spinal stretches that might be nice, maybe some bigger twists. Perfect, nice, Em. Or you might be ready just to land and start to tune inwards. So wherever you are, find another 3 really long breaths here with either movement or that sense of stillness as you settle. And our hands are going to rest either just on our belly today, or if it feels nice, you can just place them at the low ribs, just somewhere that will be your center. So when I cue you to breathe back to the center, you've got this sense of, I guess, groundedness in this core space. And the meditation, or the guided breathing meditation that we're doing today, is a star breathing. So you may have done it before. It's actually quite simple, but it's a really lovely way to allow you to focus, especially if everything outside is a little chaotic. And it can be nice just to come into a really quick reset when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. We're going to do 5 rounds, but even just 1 round of this breathing is a really nice way to really anchor yourself. So wherever you are, again, just checking in that you're feeling supported, you're feeling comfortable. If you need to readjust or swap the position of your legs, if you're sitting cross-legged, then go ahead and do that now. And we'll go ahead and together take a big breath in, fill up. Long breath out. From our center, we're going to inhale and just track the breath towards our left hand, imagining that that's the left part of the star. So if it feels better for you to actually have the arms out by your side so that the body is in more of a star shape, that's totally fine. Otherwise, it's a visualization technique of sending the breath out towards the points of the star. So I'll just reset us again just so it's a bit clearer. Exhale wherever you are. From here, inhale, left hand. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, right hand. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, crown of the head. Exhale, return to center. 4 more rounds. Inhale, left hand. Exhale, center. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, center. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, center. Inhale, right hand. Exhale, center. Inhale, crown of the head. Exhale, center. I'll give you less and less sort of verbal cues. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale, crown. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the crown. Exhale back to the center. And just continue with this breath. Maybe take another lap. Your own pace, your own cues, maybe visualizing the star or the body parts. And now just returning the hands towards the lap or the low belly and just allowing the breath to now just stay in your center. Just take a few moments to reconnect to ground. Hopefully there's this feeling of a sense of calm, of steadiness, maybe of clarity for the day ahead. And you feel like perhaps setting yourself an intention for the rest of the day, maybe even the week ahead. And adding this, I guess, breath and visualization technique to your own self-care toolbox. So it's a really lovely way just to find a quick reset. You can even just use your 5 fingers. And you can imagine how nice this would be if you were laying down on your back to really find that visualization as well. So just knowing that it's a practice that you can tap into at any time when you feel the need to ground and reset and connect a little bit more. Either keeping the hands resting where they are, or if you like, you can bring them to the center of your chest, palms together. Just taking a moment here, maybe bowing the chin towards the hands. Just finding complete gratitude for yourself for coming to practice this morning, or for tuning in whenever this suits you. I hope you have a beautiful day and week ahead. From my heart to yours, thank you.